Hello out there in Internet land, it is I, the Baron of Blueberry Hill, and this is...
You think this cereal also has an inexplicable cameo from Little Richard?
Today, we have another donation from Bill McIninch. It's Catalina Crunch. Yes, it comes in a bag. Yes, protein cereal. Blueberry muffin. I wonder why he got me this one. Yes, I've seen these in the store, but I haven't actually bought one of these before. So I'm glad for the donation. I'm interested to see how it tastes. Made with real blueberries, it says. 10 grams of protein per serving. We all know servings are like that big. Excellent source of fiber, 1 gram of sugar. Yes. Not much on the back, but there is. Let's read what they have here. The Catalina story. Now, before I get into that, I'm going to make a reference that only the Mystery Science Theater crowd will understand. But does this have anything to do with a caper? Catalina caper. Never steal anything wet. That's an inside joke for you out there. Anyway, yes, the Catalina story. Diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic, I created Catalina Crunch as I saw a real gap in the market for delicious options that met my needs. Our recipes are uniquely crafted so consumers can enjoy amazing cereals and snacks that are lower in sugar with positive nutrition like protein and fiber. Today, with an expanded portfolio, Catalina Snacks, trademark, continues to deliver uncompromised taste and quality in every bite, helping you and me live a better life. Yeah, they have different things, snack mixes, cookies, chocolates, so they're kind of a thing. They're a thing now, and they're a thing we're going to try. So let's open the bag. Yes, pre-opened as usual, although I probably, it's kind of hard to, I shouldn't have sealed it. Hold on. There we go. Yes. Well, you don't get much in a bag, do you? It's got a very blueberry smell. I'll give it that. It smells great. I just wish you got more in it. I mean, this is like, what? For me, this is like 2 servings. I want more than that. I'm afraid I won't have any left if I put too much in there. I mean, if this is like one big bowl, if I'm really being honest, in a bag, which is probably why I haven't bought these before. All right, well, let's put a little bit of milk in there. Ooh. Uh-oh. Hold on. And we're back. I know it doesn't look like anything's changed, but I just wanted to confirm that lump was not because the milk had gone bad. It's actually just cream. It's a very rich milk, and I left it sit for a while, and it's not bad. I tried it. It's just I didn't expect that. Well, let's eat it. Well, that was unexpected, but I tried the milk, I tasted it, and it's literally just the cream had kind of risen to the top. Because this is a very, very rich milk, and in fact it's breaking up. It's not like, if it were really bad, it would be like in actual chunks and wouldn't be dissolving back in perfectly. So... Oops, so that's what real, like, whole milk from a dairy will actually look like sometimes if you let it sit for a little while. Oopsie, I was saving it for this, so. Alright, well, let's try it dry. And I at least got one little dried blueberry. So it has little dried blueberries in them. They're not fully dry, they're kind of like raisin blueberries, they're dehydrated. Ooh. Very crunchy. Mmm. They were right. It's not very sweet, but it's a good flavor. It's very What is the pea protein, potato fiber, corn fiber, chicory root fiber, guar gum? Tapioca flour. So I tried it. It's an interesting flavor because it's not the usual flour background as some of the other ones get. Oh, is it turning the milk blue? A little bit. A little bit. Let's try it cold, like you all like to try. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It has, the blueberry flavor is very subdued, and it's carried almost, I think, entirely by the blueberries themselves. So, yeah, there's almost no blueberry flavoring on the little pieces, and it's the blueberry flavor is almost entirely carried by the dried blueberries, which I'm not complaining about, but maybe they could have put a few more dried blueberries in there. I mean, it's not awful. It's not an awful disbursement, but if your blueberry flavor is being carried by the blueberries and only the blueberries, really, you should probably put a few more in there to make sure that every bite will have that punch. It's a very hard texture. It's very crunchy. Even though they've been sitting in whole milk for a while. And it has turned the milk kind of blue. But yeah, they're interesting. Like I said, it's an interesting flour because it doesn't have like a real strong taste to it. Not that it's cardboard. It's definitely not cardboard. It has its own subtle flavor to it, which is kind of hard to pin down. I mean, it's mostly because it's like pea protein, potato fiber, corn fiber. It's all these like a mixture of different flours and fibers and stuff. So it's yeah, it's interesting. They're almost, in shape-wise, they're a lot like little miniature cinnamon toast crunches, but there's like almost no sugar. There's not much sugar in here, which I mean that's what they say. So I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, it's a very it's a nice subtle flavor to it. If you don't like that fake blueberry flavoring, this is definitely not a fake blueberry flavor. This is all real 100% blueberry flavoring from actual blueberries. So that's kind of nice. I appreciate that. But let's see how far we can take this in this crunch and get rid of it and make it mushy by heating it up, shall we? 22 seconds later. Yes, here we are. Ooh, definitely. It's got a great smell to it. Like it smells like blueberries. It smells like warm cereal. So yeah, I'm liking that. But how does it taste warmed up? Still pretty crunchy. It's really holding on to that crunch. The blueberry flavor is still very subtle and carried again entirely by the blueberries themselves. So if you're not getting any blueberries in here, in your spoon, you ain't getting much blueberry flavor. But it tastes good though. It's a fine cereal. Boy, if the milk wasn't blue before, you should advertise that. Turns your milk blue. And the blueberries are starting to rehydrate. Maybe that's why it tastes even better, because you can really get the blueberry flavor. But yeah, no, this is a lovely little subtle, fine cereal. The crunch is there. It's got a great texture. It's very crunchy, and it's got an interesting flavor because it's not the usual corn or rice. It's like a mixture of corn and other fibrous things and tapioca and stuff. So it's got a very signature flavor to it. That's subtle, and it has a little bit of sweetness to it. Then you have the blueberry on top of that, which is of course natural, because it's all the blueberry flavoring is coming from the dehydrated blueberries that are in this. So you're getting a real blueberry flavor. So if you don't like that fakey blueberry flavor to things, then and you prefer like a real blueberry flavor, this is good. My main criticism is if you're gonna have the flavor entirely through like dehydrated blueberries, you should really chock this full so that you're not getting, spoonfuls that don't have any blueberries in it, because otherwise you're not going to really taste the blueberry in it. So you really need some more blueberries in this. I would recommend maybe just buying some blueberries and adding it to this. So then you get even more blueberry flavoring. If they're not going to add the dehydrated blueberries to it, as far as, value, I'm not really sure how much this costs. I assume it's expensive. One of the reasons I assume that is because I've probably looked at the price on these in the past and said, probably no, because you don't get much in a package. I think that's its biggest drawback is that look, this little bit is left after just filling this bowl, and that's almost half of this bag went into this little bowl. I'm not kidding when I would say, if I was having a full, large bowl breakfast of cereal, if I was in the mood for that, it would take the entire bag, and I can't in good conscience say that that's a good value. It's not. It's not. If this is the same price as a large box of cereal that might be, let's say, less healthy, but it's gone in one serving for an adult man or an adult woman, just an adult. Even kids, I think, would say this is a paltry amount of cereal to put in a bag or a box. This is almost like two of those little tiny, cereal box things. This is like two, maybe three of those at most, and you're paying through the nose for it. So yeah, it's flavor-wise, texture-wise, it's great. I don't know if it's a good value though. You'd have to look at that yourself. Well, I guess that's all I have to say about that. Would I recommend it? If you've got the money to burn and you like blueberries, go for it. Yeah, so okay, that's what I have to say about that. Thank you again, Bill McKinnon, for your contribution, and you stay safe out there, Until next time, my friends.